then. So for the guys who are doing the handstand stuff or the shoulder taps, so our warm-up, okay, we're going to go for a 5-minute AMRAP. We're going to go 10 scap push-ups, okay? So we're going to go onto the floor. We're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together and then push them right up to the ceiling. So our arms stay nice and straight. Then 12 TWYs. So grab yourself 2 light objects. We're going to go into that hinge position. We're going to go out to the side, the diagonal, and then up to the front. So that would equal 3 reps. So you'll do that 4 times. Okay. Then we're going to go into 14 banded pull aparts if you have a band. If you don't, we're going to go for bent over rows, but really nice and light. Okay, so if you have a band, all you'll do for that, so hold the band in front of you, you're going to pull those shoulder blades back and down, and then just pull out, but don't let those traps rise up, okay? So you're really squeezing those shoulder blades together at the back, and then we'll go 16 star jumps. So for Rach, we'll do the 5-minute AMRAP, okay? But we'll go for a minute of cardio, or any kind of cardio you would like to do for that. Then go into 20 glute bridges. Oh, it was 20 leg swings, sorry, 20 leg swings, then 20 glute bridges, and then we'll do a 20-second, we'll go on each side, because I don't know how long that will take in terms of the whole thing, a split squat hold. So you'll go down into that split squat, so the knee doesn't touch the floor. You get as low as you can to it, all right, but you don't touch the floor with the knee, and you'll just hold for 20 seconds on each side instead. Cool. Any questions from anyone? That was quite a lot. All right, Jasmine.
I'm good.
Oh, bless you. It's Friday, though.
That means nothing.
That means nothing.
Oh, okay. All right, then, guys. So we'll get the clock ready. So if we're ready, we'll put that 5-minute AMRAP on the clock. So we'll go in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So cardio for Rach, scap push-ups for Jack, Jasmine, and Cal. So as always, Rach, you can mix it up as much as you want. So after your scap push-ups, it's those TWYs. Something nice and light in each hand if you can. If not, don't worry. Any kind of resistance will be fine. And then it will be your banded pull apart or bent over rows, and then star jump. Rach, you've got 15 more seconds. So for that one, Jasmine, if you put one foot on it, so if you stand on it, or put both feet on, and then you should be able to hold the handles out. If you pop it under your feet. Rach, that's your minute there. So you'll go into your 20 leg swings, so go 10 on each side. That's it. It might be too resistant, it's tough to see, depends what you've got. Okay, no, that's alright then. A bit too resistant. And then those star jumps do a little bit of cardio, so you'll keep AMRAPing through that. And then the glute bridges for you, Rach. It is star jumps. So 16, so you do the banded pull aparts all rows and then the star jumps. That's it, and then you're back to the beginning, so you're back to warming up those scaps. So you guys are obviously heavily focusing on shoulder warm-up. Rachel warming up them glutes and that split squat position. That's it, so rinse and repeat, we're back to the beginning. warming up that bottom position of that split squat. So just hovering that knee above the floor, so you don't want the knee to touch the floor. And then switch sides. Back into that cardio as well then for you, Rachel. You've got like a minute and a half, all right? So if we need a bit longer, we can go a bit longer on that. We'll see if you guys are feeling warm after that 5 minutes, and if not, we can do a little bit longer. It's too early, guys. That's it. So you just pull in together. That's it. So you just don't let those traps rise up. Put shoulders back down. So I think, Rach, that's about a minute for you, unless you're timing your own, but I'm pretty sure it's about a minute. That is 5 minutes there. Are we feeling warm, or do we need a little bit longer? Is that all right? A little bit longer. All right. Okay. Okay. Cool. So we'll sort of break it up into 2 parts. So for my guys today who can do the shoulder stuff, we are going to do some shoulder taps. So we're going to look at sort of a few different positions that we can do that in. So the ideal is, obviously, we would like to finally get to being able to do it in a handstand position. So you would go kick up into a handstand. I haven't even got a wall here to demo, but so you'd kick up into a handstand, okay, against the wall, and then you'd be able to tap your shoulders, okay, from that position. So that is the eventual goal. So I don't expect everyone to be able to do that today. So we'll look at the different variations that we can do that. So the first one, okay, so the most simple variation we can do is in that pike position. So all that would be is hips stay nice and high here, and then we would tap the shoulder there. Okay, so that would be the sort of first variation that we'll do. Then, if you like, that's way too easy for me, then we'll look at elevating those feet. So you can use your sofa, you can use a box, all right, or you can actually use your wall and you can wall walk up, okay? So you'd have your feet on something, hips nice and high again, and then tap those shoulders. If that's a good position for you, but you're like, I can't come all the way up to my shoulder, that's fine. Just pretend like your hands are in glue and you're just going to get them up as high as you can, maintaining control. All right. And again, if you can do that, excellent. Either go for higher in that wall walk position. So like Cal's got there, he would end up walking up the wall, facing the wall and doing the taps from there, or you can kick up against it. Does that all make sense for those different variations?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So what we're going to aim for is hitting about an RP of 9. So it should be quite tough. And we're going to go for 4 sets. Your rep range is just going to vary completely depending on hitting the RP of 9 and then what variation you do. So I'm going to guess it's going to be somewhere between 8 to 18 reps. Okay. Once you have finished doing your taps, so let's say Cal's going to go for 10 taps in whatever position he's going for, he's then going to hold in a static hold for 10 seconds. Okay, so if he's doing his taps, let's say he's against the wall, he's going to finish those taps and then he's just going to hold in that static hold, really pushing up. Okay, so hands are pushing up against the floor and he's going to hold for 10 seconds. So we're working on those sort of handstand progressions and handstand walking and then keeping that control. All make sense for the guys doing that side of things?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I want you guys to do is have a little try in the different variations. So don't make this a working set, just practice, okay? So if you think maybe it's a pike one, maybe it's an elevated, just want you to kick up or go into the position and have a try. Rach, we'll go for 4 sets as well, okay? So it was 5 yesterday, but we'll go for 4. And then if we have got time, we'll add another one in. Ideally, we're going to go for 10 reps per leg. So we'll get that back foot up, okay, onto your sofa, chair, whatever you've got. And we're just going to sink down into that bottom position and drive up, really squeezing those glutes. So similar RP, I think it was 8 or 8.5 for yesterday. So if it's weighted, you can add a weight into it, hold it wherever you want, by your side, behind your neck, whatever you want. If it's unweighted, that's also fine, okay? So that will be yours. So you're going to go for 4 sets, we think, 10 reps per leg on that split spot. All right, then. So Jack and Jasmine, how are we feeling now? Are we going to go for that elevated position, so feet hips high?
Go on the sofa, yeah. Jackson.
Excellent. Nice, perfect, good. So happy with that? I don't know if I'll be able to see you, Jack, but I'll be able to time the 10 seconds for everybody else. But obviously it will just depend how many reps you're all doing. But happy with those variations? Oh, sorry, go on, Jasmine.
How many rounds is it?
4.
Okay.
So you'll rest as much as you need to in between, okay? So as always with these kind of skill things, rest as much as you need to. So especially if you're hitting an RP of 9, you will need to take that rest. Cal, you're kicking up into the handstand?
No, I'm going to walk up.
Walks. Excellent.
Why is it so much more difficult kicking up than walking right up?
It's just because of that balance, isn't it? So when you're this way, it's the way that you're then aligned. So if you don't keep your core really nice and tight and you're not in that like really nice position, you will just end up coming back off the wall. Whereas in that wall walk, your feet aren't going anywhere unless you fall down to the floor. All right then. So whenever you guys are ready, we'll start chipping through your first set, okay? Like I say, I would try and time those 10 seconds for you guys. I'll just have to guess when I think you've finished on your set. That's it, nice work. So keeping that midline nice and tight. Somewhere between 8 to about 18 reps. Okay, nice, Cal. Good work, Jasmine. So Cal, that's your 10 seconds there. You walk down, keep that control. Jasmine, 2, 1, and that was your 10 seconds there. Good, excellent. So rest as much as you need to in between. That's it, Rachel. We're focusing on them glutes. So that big drive up from that bottom position. It should feel pretty spicy by that 9th, 10th rep, okay? That's it, and one side is probably going to feel a little bit more difficult than the other. Excellent, all right, so rep range rise, did that work well for you, Cal? What did you go? Oh, so you just on to mute, haven't you? Sorry.
I'm on the 12. I do 12.
12, excellent, perfect. And Jasmine, what did you go for?
15, but then I realised I should have done 16.
Ideally, you want it even. So the next one we'll hit 16. And then Jack, what did you go for? 12. Excellent, perfect. And does that feel like about an RP of 9 for you? So, you know, pretty near on that maximum rep range of what you could get. Put forward. Yeah, perfect, spot on, excellent. So like I say, rest as much as you guys need to in between. And then Rach, how was that for you with that 15?
Not enjoyable.
Not enjoyable, okay. That's kind of what we want. So if you need to change the rep range down to hit about that RP of 8, 8.5, change the reps, okay? So if it's more like 8 reps per leg, stick to that, okay? All right, so Cal, you're into your hold. So 2, 1, that's your 10 seconds there. That's it, nice, so Jasmine, so we're keeping that midline nice and tight. Look, we can come up all the way to that shoulder every time. That's spot on, guys, really good work. Good job, Jasmine. So we're on to your 10-second hold. 2, 1, and that's your 10 seconds there, Jasmine. Nice. That's it. Well done, Rach. Excellent job, guys. So 2 sets of handstand work done. Can you do toes to bar on there, Cal?
Pardon?
Can you do toes to bar on your rig, or?
No, probably not.
You're like, no, not
I'd
today.
probably have to keep my knees a bit bent at the bottom.
Yeah.
I'll try it, but...
You don't have to, there's no peer pressure. I just wasn't sure. Can you kip on there though, like when it's done, if that makes sense? Like, it's going to stay in place and everything, isn't it? You could kip if you were sure.
Oh, it's got like 12 mil screws on the floor and stuff. So
okay.
Go to the height of it.
Yeah, I was going to say, so it's just a height thing really for you.
Yeah, so I've got the outside one, but I'm not going to today because it's too cold and wet. My one outside's higher, so I can do kipping on that and if I want to the summer.
Yeah, fair one. Especially at the moment, it's not really like the weather to be running around in and out, and then it's like been raining, so it's slippy. Like, don't worry with that. Don't bother with that. Excellent. So 2 sets are done for you guys. So whenever, like I say, rest as much as you feel you need to until you can go back in and you can hit that RP of 9/8, 8.5 for H. That's it. So keeping that nice control. We want to really think about keeping that midline tight. Nice, Cal. So squeezing those glutes as well. Push up against your hands. So you're pushing up to the ceiling. Good, nice job, Cal, well done. That's your 10 seconds. Nice, Jasmine. To your 10 seconds as well. And there's your 10 seconds. Well done. Sorry, Jack, I can't see yours. Sorry. I would time for you. That's it. Good job, Rach. So feeling those glutes burning. Big drive up. We've got the shoulder burn for the guys over here. And then for Rach, we're on that glute burn. Excellent, well done, nice job. Cool, so 3 sets done for all of us. So we've got 1 more set to go, and then we will talk through our workout, which for the first few rounds you'll be happy to know you'll get lots of rest. So that's good news. So we'll get straight into that, we'll go straight to talking through that, and then we'll start on that. So rest as much as you need to. You're like, whew. That's how I feel with Bulgarian split squats as well. They are the worst. Oh, nice. All right, so Jasmine, you're going into that last one. Nice work, Rach. That's it, so making sure that foot on that chair isn't doing any of the work, all through that foot on the floor. Excellent. The last set of these handstand taps. Nice, Jasmine. Nice, Cal. Awesome. So insert, hold. So Jasmine, that's your 10-second set. And Cal, that's your 10 seconds there. Excellent. Well done. Good job as well, Jack, over there on the wall. Well done. That's it, right. Just finish off these reps. Don't rush through it. Nice. Excellent job. Well done. How's your shoulder feeling today, Rach?
It feels okay. It's more like in there.
In the front, okay.
Yeah, I can't describe, like kind of where my bicep is, but a little bit further up.
Oh, okay. Is that where it was before? Or is that different?
Well, that's where it hurts the most, but then when it gets bad, it kind of then jumps up to here.
Yeah, okay.
That's where the sharp pain is.
Oh God, that's not ideal. What did you do last time? Did you see someone or?
Well, last time it was my other shoulder.
Oh.
It wasn't
Okay.
there, it was actually like up here, but I've got in touch with Josie, but she's isolating at the minute, so she's
Yeah, I was gonna say she'll be back in next week, I think, or maybe
Yeah.
the week after. So it's not
Just take
too long.
I'll just take it easy.
I was going to say, yeah, just keep it like stretch, mobilise it, and do maybe the thing she said last time, but on the other side, and see if it's the same sort of thing. So, all right, so we'll go through our workout. So it's going to be 24 minutes long, okay? We are going to go for, we've done a few EMOMs, so every minute on the minute. So this time we're going to go for every 3 minutes on the minute. Okay, so every 3 minutes you will start a new round. So however quick you get the work done in 3 minutes, that is your rest until the next 3 minutes. So we're going to go through 2 rounds, okay, and the first one will start, okay, with 2 double dumbbell, barbell, whatever you've got, objects, okay, power cleans, or it will be 4 single, okay, so if you've got a single object, you'll go for 4 unless it's quite heavy, then we'll stick to 2, okay. Then it will be 2 toes to bar or V-ups. So you'll complete 2 rounds of that. So you'll do 2 rounds, you'll do 2 cleans into 2 V-ups, 2 cleans, 2 V-ups, and then you'll rest. So you're going to have quite a lot of rest for that first one. So you don't need to go quick throughout the first round. So the remainder of that time you rest, and then the next round we start, so the next 3 minutes, so 3 to 6, you increase that by 2 reps. So the next time it will be 2 rounds, 4 cleans into 4 V-ups, 4 cleans, 4 V-ups. The next 3 minutes you increase by 2 again, so it'll be 6, 6, 6, 6, then it'll be 8, 8, 8, 8, and you'll go all the way up, okay, until that is the 8th round, okay, so you'll end up doing 16 of it, so it'll be 2 rounds of 16 power cleans, 16 V-ups. Okay, so first of all, are we happy with the format of it?
Yeah,
I can always shout out the reps.
just with the single arm one, so if you start on doing 2, would it then be 4 on one arm, 4 on the other?
Yeah, so ideally, but if it's heavier for you, then stick to the 2.
Okay.
So you can go up by that. So ideally it would be double dumbbell or double objects, okay? So or double or barbell, either way around, okay? But ideally you'd be using, you know, both arms at the same time. That's the ideal. So for that clean, let me grab a kettlebell. So ideally, like I said, we've got 2 objects. I've just grabbed one, I don't know why. So we will go from the floor. So again, for me, if it's double object, I would go in the middle of my legs and come up into that clean. Okay, so we're into that power position, we aren't squatting. So with that bar, the exact same thing, we're going from the floor, coming up, catching it in that power, back to the floor, catching in that power. So back to the floor every time, unless you've got any issues with your back at all, and in which case we'll go from a hang. Your toes to bar or V-ups. So if you can do toes to bar or knee raises or anything like that, obviously you can do that. If not, we will go for V-ups. So we'll be on the floor. Oh God, I've got this jacket's way too tight. So we will be lower back pressed to the floor. So that's important that we keep that back pressed down to the floor. We'll come into that hollow position, and then we'll come up and meet in the middle. So that is our V there. Okay. If that's a bit much, then we could scale it back to that toes to bar, how we'd scale in the gym. So you would hold on to something behind you. So let's say it's your table leg or sofa. Keep those feet off the floor. You'd come up, touch the object, back to the floor. Okay, so you've got a few options as to how you can attack that. Happy with that, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I say, for the first 3 rounds, you will have quite a lot of rest in between. So you don't need to move through really, really quick. The first sort of 3 rounds, you want to move nice and smooth, and then it will become a little bit quicker then when you're on that higher rep scheme. You are so right.
Oh, I didn't say anything. I think I did, Jasmine.
Oh, sorry, Jasmine. Are you okay there? Yeah, got it. Perfect.
What weight is it for the clean?
So I would say you want to be about 50 kg.
Okay.
So have a little warm into it for you. Like I say, you're warm into it anyway, to be honest, with these rounds, because like I say, you don't need to go quick. When you hit like the round 4, you probably will need to go a bit quicker. If you get to a point, so let's say by round 6, you cannot complete the reps. So let's say you're on the 12 reps of each, so 2 rounds of 12 reps on each movement, and you don't complete. Try and work the next round as well, but bring the reps to a rep scheme that you think you can complete for the last 2 rounds. Okay, so I want you guys to work throughout that whole time. So pick a rep scheme if you can't, if you get sort of timed out, capped out. Pick a slower rep scheme, so it might be 8 reps of each that you think you can maintain then until the end.
2 rounds, isn't it? 2 rounds. I'm gonna get it in my early. I said. Okay.
All right.
Shout out what the number is.
I'll shout it out to you. I'll shout it out. Maybe I'll get a pen as well for myself. Because otherwise I will not remember either.
Just know my brain isn't working on this early. Okay.
All right. How are we doing, guys? Are we all good to go? Do we need a little bit longer to warm up, or are we happy to start? Yeah? All right, excellent. So the first one's going to be nice and slow anyway. Like I say, you'll get tons of rest, and then it will get a bit more, okay, as we go through. So if we're ready, I'll give you a 10-second countdown. So 10 seconds. So 2 rounds, 2 of those double cleans, 2 V-ups. 3, 2, 1, and go. That's it. 2 cleans if you're on that single. If it's heavy, stick to 2. If not, go for 4. And then you're into those V-ups. Excellent, good. And then you're back into those cleans. So it's 2 rounds, that's it. So back into the cleans. Like I say, you don't need to panic. You move nice and smooth through this. That's it, nice, Cal. So use that as a little bit of a warm-up for that clean at 50. Excellent. So as soon as you're done on those second lot of V-ups, that's your rest. You're going to have a lot of rest. Nice, Jack. Lovely V-up. Good. Spot on. So you're going to have 2 minutes rest on this one, guys. So get the jacket on, Cal. So you will have lots of rest here. The next round now, it will increase to 4 reps. Okay, so obviously, again, if you're a single object, you just need to go off a little bit again. Sorry. So it'll be 2 rounds. And I'm just going to say the numbers for double. So it would be 4 cleans, 4 V-ups, 4 cleans, 4 V-ups. Okay? So that first one is done. Like I say, you don't need to move fast throughout this round or the next one, or even possibly the next one after. It's all about moving nice and smooth, and then it'll get a little bit more sort of frantic as you go through. Okay. Excellent. All looking great on those V-ups. Spot on, guys. Excellent work. How is your back as well, Cal? I meant to ask. Fine. Okay, good. Perfect. So you're happy going from the floor as well with that clean and catching it and everything? Good.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so you've got 1 more minute, and then we'll go into that second round. So 4 reps this time. So single object, guys, you'll go up again as well. If you guys get to a point where, you know, doubling it is too much, so maybe for the 4, you can go for 6. Just make sure it's a little bit more, okay? Unless it's a super heavy object. So if it's heavy for you, stick to the same rep scheme. Okay, so 20 seconds. So again, you're going to move nice and smooth throughout this one. You don't need to move super quick. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and go. It's that round now of 4. Good, lovely clean, guys. Excellent. Just going right up to that shoulder for those guys on that single object.
Let's go.
And then 4 of those here. Nice, Cal. Excellent job. Good. Then you're back into those cleans. Nice work, well done. Excellent, so then those V-ups, and then you're into that breath. That's it, guys, good job. Nice, Jasmine, well done, Rach. Excellent. So all into that rest, you've got 1 minute and 45 seconds. So for this single object, guys, as those reps go higher, if you want to then end up keeping it the same, that's fine. So at the next round, you should be fine again. So that's 6. So, but if you do get into that round of 10, you think, I am not going for 10 on each arm, then go into that sort of 5 on one, 5 on the other. Okay? So you don't have to keep increasing, it's just for those first rounds, it'll feel like nothing for you. Okay, if you literally at 1, 2 and done. Alright, so we go into that third round, it will be 6. So again, you can keep moving nice and smooth through this one. You don't need to move super duper quick. So we're keeping that good, right? As if you say shh to him.
Oh, no,
Doesn't make a noise.
yeah, look at me.
Oh, okay. Alright, so the next round is that round of 6. We will get going in 25 seconds. Like I say again, this is going to be quite a smooth pace. You don't need to move super duper quick. Alright, 10 seconds then, guys. 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. So 2 rounds, 6 reps of each. That's it, nice work, guys. Excellent job, good, Cal. single object, guys. We're onto those V-ups as well. Well done. That's it. So you continue to move at that smooth pace. You don't need to go frantic currently. Nice and smooth. You will get rest. Excellent. Good. Nice work, Rach.
Lights go down.
Nice, Jack. That's it. Keep those V-ups in that nice form. Don't let it slip. Good. Well done, Cam. Good. Nice job on that core. Well done. Excellent. All right. So that is the third round done. Again, you guys have got plenty of rest. You don't need to move super duper quick. You will want to start picking up the pace a little bit when we get into that fifth round. So now that's 3 done. We're going to go into that 4th. Oh, sorry, Rachel. Let me pause that. Go on.
Guys, I feel like a cheat, but can I keep it on 6 now? So I can
Yeah, that's fine. Even if you want to go on like one side and just do deadlifts on the other. So if that makes it feel any better, if it's that rotation, then we can do that.
Okay, I'll see how it feels with 6. I can just, you know, when you just start to feel.
Yeah, niggle. So don't make it worse. That's the only thing. Okay, so don't make it worse. Keep the numbers to what you want, or we'll change the movement. So if the deadlift doesn't hurt, so you know, if we end up doing like this instead, then we can do that. Okay. So we've got 30 seconds, guys. We're going into that 4th round. So you're now on 8 reps. Okay. So 2 rounds of 8 and 8. All right, 10 seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1, and go. So now into those 8 reps. That's it. Good job. See how that feels, Rachel. If anything hurts, we'll change it completely. We can go for like squats or something instead. I know you've done split squats already, but excellent, guys. Awesome job. Nice work. That's it, Cam. Back in to your second round of clean. Yes, Jack and Jasmine back in as well. Nice, Cal. Well done. See how long you can hold on and go touch and go for. That's it. You're going to start to feel those abs burn a little bit now around those V-ups. Try and stick with it, but remember you've got the other variation to go to if you need to. That's it, guys. Well done. Looking great on these. Keep it going. Yes, Jack. Good, Jasmine. Well done, Rach. Excellent job. Well done. Rach, how's that feeling?
Yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Is it all right as well on that V-up? So having it out and coming up, is that okay? Or do we need to change that?
I think it's just the weight on it that was maybe.
Okay. So, all right, guys. So that is 4 rounds done. We are halfway through, okay? Not in terms of reps, but we are halfway through the round. So we've got 30 seconds left in that rest. So now you can probably see that rest is getting eaten into quite a bit. So we're now on that round of 10. So remember, guys, a single object, if you do need to change those reps a little bit, you can, because it obviously will take a little bit longer for you to get through. All right, then. So we have got 10 seconds, and we start round number 5. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So into that round of 10, halfway through our time. That's it, so we'll find we just need to pick up our pace a little bit from this round onwards. And that rest is going to get less and less. Like I say, we're going to keep going. If we get a calf out on one of them, we're going to change our rep scheme to lower and keep going. That's it, nice work, guys. Go on, Cal. Nice work, Rach. Go on, Cal, let's go. There we go, well done. Nice, Jack and Jasmine flying through on those cleans. So I'll let you know now you are halfway through that time. So this is where you can see that rest is going to get less. Nice work, Rach. Well done. Good. Nice, Jack and Jasmine into those V-ups. You've got 1 minute remaining. You can add a slight bend as well to those knees and go into a tuck sit if you need to. Nice. All right, excellent. We're all done on there. So again, that rest is going to get less and less. We now have 30 seconds, okay? So round number 5 is done. We're into round number 6. So that goes to 12 reps. Like I said, guys, a single object. If you do want to end up going to just 12, so 6 on one arm, 6 on the other, that will work as well. So play it by ear. We've all got a bit of rest, which is good. So we have got 10 seconds, and then we're into that round of 12, the 6th round, in 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. So this is where we need to pick up that pace a little bit. You still want to move nice and smooth. So the pace will just need to increase a little bit to get in with that 3 minutes. Nice work, guys. Well done. Nice work, Cal. If we need to go from the hang, Cal, if you've got any back things, just remember you can go from a hang. That's it, guys. Keep with it. So I'll let you know that we are just about the halfway marker through, okay? So halfway through, if we get capped out, that's okay, that will be your score essentially, and then we will pick a number to try and stick with for the last few rounds. Ask it, Carl, to go for that bent tuck sit instead if we need to. That's it, guys, well done. Nice work, Jasmine. That's it, Rach. Alright, so you've got 30 seconds remaining. So get to wherever you get to on this round, Cal. That will essentially be your score. And then if you can maintain something throughout, maintain throughout. So we are going into that round of 14, okay? 10 seconds. So Cal, take note of whatever you get to. That's your score. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. So if you want 3 minutes out, Cal, and then join on the last one, that's up to you. That's it, guys, nice job. So we're just having to pick up that pace now a little bit to make sure we get in that time. You know that rest is going to not be much now, but keep it going. It's your penultimate round, the round of 14. Oh, well done, Carl. Nice job. Excellent job, Rach. So have this round out, Carl. I'll press this one and then join on the last one if you want. That's it. Lovely job on those deadlifts, Rach. Alright, so we are halfway through the time. 1 minute 30 done. 1 minute 30 to go.
I'm losing myself.
Excellent work. That's it, guys. Well done. We're nearly through this round. So you've got 45 seconds. And then we will start the 8th and final round.
I'm losing myself with your love. With your love.
Yes, well done.
I'm losing myself, losing myself, I'm losing
Alright, so we have got 20 seconds remaining. So this is the last round, guys. The 8th and final one. So 16 is that number now. 16, and this is it. Alright, so we are going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice job, Cal. Well done.
I'm losing myself.
That's That's it. Awesome work, guys. Flying through. Last round. That's it. Nice job on those V-ups, guys.
I'm losing myself. The lights in here are blinding me. I can't see clearly anymore.
That's it. We're nearly through it. The last little bit of work for today.
No, nothing scares me anymore. If we never see tomorrow, babe.
Nice job, Cal. Back in the game. Well done.
If we never see tomorrow, babe.
Nice work, Jasmine.
I wanted to.
Yes, Rach, going into that second round. You got 1 minute 30, so halfway, guys. Halfway through that time.
The lights in here are blinding me.
That's it. Last little bit of work, guys. 50 seconds remaining.
No fear how this will end. No, nothing scares me anymore. If we never see tomorrow, babe. If we never make it through today. If we never see tomorrow, babe. I know
That's
that
it. 30 seconds.
if we never see tomorrow, babe. If we never make it through today. If we never see tomorrow, babe. I know that I lived how I wanted to.
Oh, well done, guys. Last little bit of time remaining. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. And that is your time there. Well done. Awesome, awesome job, guys. So first thing I'll say is stretch that core, okay? So stretch your abs. So that one that you can do for that is in that seal position. So you're on the floor and you'll push up to there. If that's too much, you can go off your forearm, but try and stretch out, okay, your abs at some point today because they will be sore otherwise. Awesome job. So if you are stretching as well, remember those shoulders from those taps. Great, it'll be more glutes for you, so more glutes and hamstrings, all right, after your split squats and then those deadlifts.
Okay.
Cal, are you okay? Oh, sorry, Jack, go on.
Lower back to the tights. What should I do for that?
Lower back, so you want to work on those glutes, okay, in particular. So try and stretch out your glutes and then try and stretch out your hamstrings a bit. So if you think about trying to do like pigeon pose, so one leg goes in front, the other one goes back. So you'll try and do that there. So what you'll find is that will stretch your glute here. Okay. Then try and stand in the, sit in this position. You can go down to the front, but keep your back flat. And then try and come over to one side. Okay, so you'll feel that stretch down your back here, like that.
Yeah.
And then try and go to that other side as well. So again, you'll feel that stretch on in the front. It'll be that lower back there. To one side, you'll feel it down each side of that back then.
Okay.
But awesome, awesome job, guys. Well